Okay, YouTubers, this is Joe from Mars Alien TV. Another very quick game of interplanetary I Spy going on here, and today we have this image from a while back now. This is from Sol 1146. This image was actually sent in by one of my subscribers, and I'll have a little link below and a credit, because he spotted what looks like a strange little structure here. But I looked at the rest of this set of images, and I went through all of them quite carefully, and I came back to this one again when I spotted this thing here. Now, this is very odd, and you're going to understand why in a minute when I show you it up close. Okay, so without further ado, let's have a look at the close-ups. Now, let's show you the raw image first, and we go to the bottom right of the image to here. Okay, this completely raw image. I've done nothing to this whatsoever, and we have this rather strange thing here with two eyes, like an ear sticking up here, and possibly teeth or a mouth here, and a little nose. Okay, there we have it. Now, I've done some very, very basic enhancements here. Here's the first one, where I've just highlighted it and darkened it a bit so you can see the contrast in there. It's brought out the detail, and it looks to have two eyes and a mouth, and it's very odd, and in fact looks rather like an Ewok. Now, I'm not saying this is an Ewok, I'm saying it's something that looks a bit like an Ewok head. Now, we all know that Ewoks are fictional, at least that's what we're led to believe. But is it possible that there was a similar looking creature on Mars like this? This is another clip I've taken, enhanced clip. Let me show you the raw one. There we go, there's the raw clip. Now, it doesn't look much, and there isn't a great deal of detail in here. This thing is quite small. I would say only a few inches tall, okay? So it's not very big. That's why we're not seeing a lot of detail, because it's very small, and the camera isn't very well focused on it either. So all you can really do is to add a bit of contrast and brightness to try and clarify the image slightly, which kind of helps a bit. And you can see what look like two eyes, a nose here, and some teeth here. Okay, and you can see a top lip and a sort of cheek, a chubby cheek there, and what looks a bit like an ear sticking out here. But it kind of looks like it's joined to this material to the left as well. So this may well be an optical illusion. This may be a bit like the giant mouse that I published a while back. It was probably just an optical illusion, and the trick of the light and the way that the rocks are in this particular area, who knows. But what are the chances of something actually looking exactly or very similar to an Ewok? And I'll show you what I mean. Look at this guy here. You have two googly kind of bright eyes and some big kind of teeth and a little stubby little nose there, okay? Ignore all the fur, and ignore the clothing here, whatever that's supposed to be. Some kind of tabard type kind of thing, I don't know. Ignore that, just concentrate on the facial features, okay? I'm going to put these back to back so you can compare them properly in a minute anyway. There's another one. This one's got more reddish kind of eyes, but look at the teeth, big, chubby teeth, stubby little nose, ear, very similar. What can I say? It's probably not an Ewok. Initially I was going to call this a cat or something, but it doesn't really look like a cat. The ears are too small. And when you see it up close, I'll show you the close-up enhancement. It doesn't actually get any clearer, but you can see a bit of shadow here where a top lip might be, and you can see what look like teeth here. You can see kind of a bright eye there, and another one here, almost like he's wearing goggles. Whatever this thing is, it's very odd indeed. But with a low-quality image like this, it's very hard to see exactly what you're looking at if you get too close. You need to kind of step back a little bit, like I always say, and look at it with a bit more space around it, and then you can actually see the detail slightly better. But it does look like an Ewok. I'm not saying it is one, of course, okay? So there we have it. What do you think, guys? Is it possible that some of our fictional characters may resemble very closely some of the creatures that may have lived on the surface of Mars, just by coincidence, or is there some other link? Is it something that may be in our subconscious from our distant cousins that may have come from that planet when it was destroyed, or just before it was destroyed? Who knows? These images in our minds and in our science fiction may well have been inherited. Okay, food for thought. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you soon.